Welcome to this episode of Hero Salute Stories. Now, one of the things we talked about is that we've got heroes that wear a lot of uniforms, but then there are people like Ashley Taylor with the Refuge. So, the Refuge Utah is an organization that does something special. And to me, my definition of a hero is ordinary people doing extraordinary things. What's something that people might not know about the Refuge Utah?
I think oftentimes they just think about shelter, right? And a domestic violence shelter, that emergency shelter. But oftentimes they don't know about all the wraparound services that we provide. We can help with temporary rental assistance to get them into someplace safe that's more permanent for them. Our therapy services that are all free. We have educational support groups that happen every week. And we have a team that's on call that's able to go to the hospital to be with a survivor 24/7 and be with them during their forensic medical exam so that they have someone that's there with them talking through what's going on and giving them that follow-up information so that they know next steps, what they can expect, what they can reach out for, what are additional resources for them.
Okay, can people make donations, financial donations online?
Yes.
Okay, and what's that website again?
TheRefugeUtah.org.
What do you say to people that say, "Oh, just leave him. Okay, it's not that hard. Just leave him."
It's so much more complicated than that,
Exactly.
right? I think one of the best analogies I've heard was a coworker compared it to being in a job that you don't like. Most people can relate to that. They've been in a job that they don't like, but they don't just leave, right? Because there's so many factors. There's financial factors, there's security, there's not having somewhere else to go. All of those things play in. And then you create also, you've got this interpersonal relationship that maybe has been going on for years that they really care and love this person. It's not as easy as just seeing the one incident and wanting to leave. And I think what's important to remember is for a survivor, it's not their fault. It was the abuser's choice, right? And that survivor has every right to reach out and be supported and have help because it was not their choice and it was not their fault.
The biggest question I guess I have for you is why do you do what you do?
I think families are so core to our society, right? And in our communities, if we have strong families, we're going to have a strong community. So, what better way to make sure that our community is safe and empowered by helping to make sure that our families are safe and empowered and helping people that maybe need to leave an abusive situation to feel empowered so that their family can heal and become a safe place to be.
I'm not gonna let you get off that easy.
Been
How long have you been with the Refuge Utah now?
there for almost 7 years.
7 years. How did you find out about them?
It was something I was really looking to do something more local. I'd worked for several nonprofits on a state level, and I was looking what's something that's really affecting my community and how can I better just the immediate community around me, not just trying to make a big difference, but how do we make that really baseline difference? And that's when I found the refuge and saw the work that they were doing for families and how that uplifts the entire community with that work.
So, Ashley, if somebody is watching this interview right here, right now, and maybe it's on TV, maybe it's online, maybe it's on social media or your website, and they're saying, "I need help." What do you want them to do? How do they get a hold of you?
Yeah, so we have hotlines that are available 24/7. They can call at any time. They can also contact us through the website, whatever's most comfortable for them.
Ashley, what's the hotline number if somebody wants to call?
Yeah, for domestic violence, it's 801-377-5500. And for sexual assault, it's 801-356-2511. If they want to come in person, we have an office that they can come to. It's separate from our shelter location, but they can just come and talk with someone. They can talk with an advocate, talk through their situation, and then decide what's right for them and what services they want to pursue.
Okay, right on the screen right now, we've got your location address. So, what is it?
Yeah, we're at 1433 East, 840 North in Orem, Utah.
Okay. That's the one where you can go and talk to somebody and feel safe. With another entry into Hero Salute Stories and Ashley Taylor from the Refuge, Utah.org. I'm Doug Jessup.